Oh, you're never gonna believe this one. We are taking our first mobility scooter for a test ride. We have the Fritton 4-wheel electric mobility scooter, and this guy boasts a 20-mile range, which I don't know if we're gonna go a full 20 miles today, but we'll see. But as you can see here, I already did a little off-roading on the shells here just to get some pictures of it. But this thing is actually really interesting because it's so cheap. I thought mobility scooters were thousands and thousands of dollars. This looks like a very great low-cost option, but at the time of recording this goes for $389, but I never imagined a fold-up mobility scooter for under 500 bucks. This is the 24-volt, 12-amp-hour battery version, and they also have a 20-amp-hour version that has a 30-mile range, so you get 50% more range out of it. It takes about 5 hours to charge, and they have an XLR charge cable, which I haven't seen on any scooters yet, but maybe it's common with mobility. This guy has a 250-watt motor, and it has a max speed of 6.2 miles per hour, about 10 kilometers per hour. And I got a knob on here. I can adjust the speed from turtle to rabbit. We got a little battery indicator on there. It's got a little beepy horn, and it's got a headlight, although it's pretty bright out right now. But key start, you got backwards and forwards, and that seat folds up nicely. I can adjust these armrests, but I don't think they need much adjustment right now. Oh, can I raise it or lower it? Oh, I didn't see that part yet. Now they say this can go up about a 12-degree incline, which I'll see if I can find something close to that today. And we have the 9-inch anti-slip, anti-puncture, explosion-proof tires. I believe these have no air in them, and it kind of makes it look like a Hot Wheels car. I'm digging it. I think the chair swivels 360 degrees, yeah. I've gone out to eat with people in mobility scooters. Sometimes they just pull up to the table and turn their chair sideways so they can sit and eat and don't have to get out of their chair. It's pretty handy when it can do that. And I believe when it folds all the way down, it's 40.5 inches long, and then it gets as tall as 14.3 inches when you have those handlebars folded all the way down. So you could fit this easily in a closet or trunk. And they say it only takes 3 minutes to fold and unfold, which I think I did it in under 2. I might be the record holder right now. And the weight of the scooter is about 85 pounds, but it's got a nice little handle on the back and front. It was pretty easy for me to lift this in the trunk. Now, I'm just gonna show you how it folds. You can fold the seat down here, but you can also take the seat off, and then you can fold the handlebars down. Now, I actually like this because you can adjust them, you can add some tilt in there, but these fold all the way down. I can slide this basket off too, nothing super difficult to remove. This has a handle on it. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I don't want it to fall out. Let me see if I can wiggle it off. Yeah, you can fold this up and stick it in your trunk. It doesn't take up a lot of space, especially when you got the seat off and everything. And the seat, you can adjust the armrest to go out a little bit wider if you want. They fold up, and the chair swivels. It's pretty nice. So interesting to see. We're gonna do a test ride on this today, and then I'm just gonna end up donating this guy to somebody who has mobility issues because this thing is pretty cool. And as long as it holds up for my ride today, somebody I know soon should have a nice little mobility scooter to help them get around. But let's get this unfolded and let's ride around a little bit. Get that basket on there. All right. Now, normally when I take a ride, I go over this big bridge here, but I think the speed on this guy is just too slow for me to do that today. And it does say it has a 330-pound max weight on there, which I'm a little over half of that. All right, let's get rolling. Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go, I stay ready for more. Go to the... And I just want to show you guys the little throttle option I have here. You have 2 levers. Like this, I can push to go in reverse. On this side, I can go forward with it. But I can always just push it the other way if I want. I can just use one finger on one side, go in reverse by pushing this up. I thought about it. I got a trigger throttle to go forward on this side, and if I grab up here, I got a thumb throttle if I grab a little further. And honestly, I have a feeling these keys are gonna jingle all day. Let's roll for a little bit and see what we get. Okay. I'm probably just gonna take one off, and that way we don't have any jingling throughout the whole video. So I actually wasn't sure how to record this video today. Normally I put like my full face helmet on, I slap a camera on the chin, but I thought I'd look a little silly in that today. So we're just gonna ride around. Look, I don't need a helmet today. This thing only goes 6.2 miles an hour. So I'm turned all the way up here. I'm in the rabbit mode. I like that the modes are turtle and rabbit. It's just the classic, the old tortoise and the hare story, because it's like, wait, it kind of low-key translates here. I bet if you're in the tortoise speed, you get a longer range out of it. And in the hare speed, it's just gonna go faster. Let's see if we can do a little bit of off-roading here. I just wanna roll across the grass. It rolled through the shells and the sand fine, but this thing said it could handle a lot of terrain, so We're just gonna see today what we get. I think I'm gonna roll to the grocery store just to see how easy it is. I've never actually used a wheelchair or a mobility scooter, and I wanna make sure I get a decent little test in today. I'm gonna try to stay out of people's way. So the grip's not bad. It's got this little round grip. I can grab it on either side. All right, this is gonna be a fun little social experiment. Like, how difficult is it to actually like use this on the sidewalk? One of my neighbors uses a mobility scooter. I talked to him quite a lot, and he has recently, like, he flipped his scooter over on the sidewalk because there was like those yellow poles that warn you about stuff. One, I guess, was knocked over and he couldn't see it, and one of his tires rolled over it, and he said he flipped his mobility scooter on the sidewalk. So actually, it made me start thinking about sidewalks more after he told me that story. Like, I saw a motorcycle parked on the sidewalk one time. I was like, bro, if somebody needs to roll by on their mobility, like, they can't get through here. So obviously, I don't have any mobility issues, but I'm eager to see, like, if I come across any obstacles where it's just like, bro, who put this here? Let's see if anybody hits me. All right, the sidewalk is not looking great. I'm glad I'm on the bright red one because, like, they're gonna be able to see me more. I think you can get this scooter in blue, and I think you can get it in silver. All right, I'm gonna say right now, before we get too far into this, the seat does not feel like it's the sturdiest. I'm like 180, 190 pounds just about. It says it could hold somebody up to 330 pounds, but like, if I weighed a lot more, I'd be a little bit skeptical of riding on this. Howdy. Beautiful dog. Fluffy dog. She was walking in the middle of the sidewalk. It's a narrow one, there's not room for both of us, but I was like, is she gonna like at least try to get to the side? Literally walk down the middle. Made me wait for her. I respect it. Go when it works. Not go when you want. All right, there's a ramp that I test over here on my regular scooters. I wanna see, oh yeah, I think it's coming up here. It's just when you're only going 6.2 miles an hour, it feels like it takes forever. I'm like, yeah, I just ride on this road for 20 seconds and I'm there, but like, that's when I'm going 30 something. I'm going like a fifth of that, so it's gonna take 100 seconds. I can't do math. What did I say, 20 earlier or 30? Oh, geez. Not only can I do math, I can't remember the numbers I started with. Oh, shoot. Howdy. I can go around. All right, they got some construction over here. Bloop. Ooh, they really blocked the sidewalk for me. Wait, that's the first time it happened. I was like, is this gonna happen? I have to ride on the road right now because they had the sidewalk blocked for some kind of cleaning in the middle of the day. There's a car behind me, mad. But like, there's street parking. I can't get back on the sidewalk until here. Ooh, but this is the hill climb I was talking about. Can we get up this? If we can't get up this, like, I don't know. We'll see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, this thing just grabbed on. Oh yeah, dude. Let's go. All right, that's the hill climb. It said 12 degrees. That's probably a little bit more than 12. I don't know. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I can feel some engine braking kicking in. It doesn't actually have like brakes or anything, which makes sense. It's just when I let off the throttle, it starts doing some, we just call it engine braking. I think I'm gonna adjust the handlebars a little bit towards me. Let's see how easy that is. That way I can just have an easier time controlling it. Just click it like one notch towards me. That way it's it's just a little bit easier. Now, one thing I'm just noticing now, I don't know how, my feet are wedged in. Like, these are some size 12 Under Armours right here. And like, my heels hit the plastic there and my toes hit the plastic there. So I've been doing this number right here. I could do this. It's like a plastic body and it's not like the toughest plastic, so I don't want to put it too much. All right, this will work actually, I think. Easy. Just got my knees up a little bit. The stopping is a little jerky. Like when it stops, it's because it's using that engine braking. I want to see how fast it goes in turtle. It feels like it's not going at all. Okay, crank it up. Not bad. All right, I got to get out the speed test. How fast are we really going? Is this thing lying to me? Honestly, I feel like I could rest it here and it's not going to fall off. Okay, it's definitely going to fall off. Okay, let me do it like this. This will work. Can I still reach it? Easy. All right, here we go. Okay, we're definitely going 6 miles an hour. 5. This is like a bumpier sidewalk. All right, we saw, it really goes 6.2 miles an hour, so like, I bet it's barely hitting that 6 consistently. All right, so it's handling pretty well. I've gone on a little bit of variety of terrain. The grass was doing okay. Went up the hill. Actually, it went up a hill steeper than I think it advertises, although I don't have an easy way to measure the incline. Maybe I gotta figure that out soon. Okay, I'm in a weird pedestrian area. It's weird when you're a pedestrian, but you're like shorter. Ugh. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I have to like roll next to the curb, like the button is here, but then I'm on the edge of the curb here. I have to hit this, kind of back up a little bit to re-angle. I had to reach for it too. Somebody that's not as tall as me. I pressed it, it didn't light up. Are they stopping for me? All right, this is low-key dangerous. They're not considering stopping for me. Oh, here's the fountain. All right, if there's a penny in it, you win. There's no pennies in it, you lose. There's a crosswalk button here. It doesn't beep, it doesn't light anything up, and nobody's stopping. Do I just go? Do I just think they're gonna stop for me? Okay, we're good. I don't have the POV cam on, so you can't see everything that I see unless I think to turn the camera. So we've hit a few bumps. I'm trying to find a speed bump because I remember seeing that on the Amazon listing. They're like, oh yeah, any terrain, road, grass, gravel, speed bump. That was a huge bump, but that was not a speed bump. So I'm not gonna lie, I think we're gonna head to Whole Foods and get one of my Whole Foods brand sports drinks. They're so good. I gotta see, can I get into a store with this easy, right? That's what somebody who's gonna buy this is gonna try to do. They're gonna try to go to the store with it. It's got the basket on the front. You could bring a lot of groceries. Yeah, the stopping is a little jerky, but I understand it. Because I'm not using brakes, it has to do a good job stopping. Otherwise, somebody's gonna let off the throttle and then roll into the crosswalk or something on accident. And I'm not, unfortunately, gonna do a range test on this, because like, how long did I have to ride at 6 miles an hour to get the 20-mile range test? Is that over 3 hours? I don't have that kind of time today. And if I'm riding for 3 hours, it is not gonna be at 6 miles an hour, I can assure you that. But we'll get an idea where the battery's at. Here we go again. All right, this is the second time. I can use the bike lane here, but it's like a very unfortunate thing. Like, oh, dude, this, honestly, by the end of this, I'm gonna feel so bad for people that need mobility scooters. Cause like, bruh, I can't even get right back here. This one extra cone is stopping me. Now, just to reiterate, I don't have a disability or any handicap. I don't need this chair. But I am testing this out because if I give it to somebody who actually needs it, who actually needs the mobility, I wanna know that it can at least do, you know, a few things. All right, so I've been riding around for like 15 minutes. The plastic, it's little plastic levers here. It's not the most comfortable, but like I'm sure I could put like something on it, a little rubber over it, a little tape over it, give it a different feel. It's not the worst, but it's I don't think I like the shape of it. Maybe that's it. Okay, are we there yet? They're letting me cross. Ooh, 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 ooh. Almost. I thought he was waiting and then he pulled out halfway and blocked the actual cross. Dang. All right, let's test my maneuverability. Oh yeah, dude, threaded the needle. All right, now if only I could bump into my homeboy Ken over here, because I'm pretty sure his mobility scooter goes like 20. I just want to race him. Look, I'm not gonna win, but I want to race him. Bro, what an awkward sidewalk. Hey, so let's interrupt the sidewalk and put a bunch of rocks in the middle. Don't worry though, they can whip around it. Okay, it's like a roundabout, but it was like a rockabout. Pre-need center. Oh, that's a walkway to the business. Hang on. Dang, I almost got tricked. They did that on purpose. They're tricking you into going there. Fuchsia poke. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard this spot's pretty good, but I keep forgetting to try it out. I think Whole Foods is low-key to the left over here. Beautiful dog. Service dog, beautiful too. Are you allowed to compliment a service dog? Oh shoot, did I break the law? All right, let me check my map real quick. All right, I just located it, but I have to stop at the bar real quick. Look, every now and then you just gotta stop at the bar and goon a little bit. Hey yo, Boca Bar goons, let's do it, bro, let's do it. All right, I'm not actually going there. This is kind of chill, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sitting down, I got a basket on the front, ton of storage. I can whip it with one hand pretty easy. You can't really ride an e-scooter with one hand. Let's see if they want to take me out of this intersection. I'm good. Oh. The getting on and off of curbs, though, is a bit wild. It's just like a huge bumper jump. All right, we have approached the Holy Land, or the Holy Foods. I think it's pronounced Whole Foods. All right, let's get in there. Oh, they got little trees out here. I need a couple of things here, so we're just gonna do a quick little shopping trip. I just ran out of blueberries for my yogurt, though. Some stores you go to, anything they put by the front door, you don't want it, because it's like, oh, that's about to go bad. The jumbo. All right, these ones I like so much better. Something about a big blueberry is so good, dude. It's like a more fruit to skin ratio than the other ones. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna turn the speed down. I don't need to be going 6 in here. Let's go 3. Oh, what is this, dude? Eco Ripe Rambutan. I don't know if I've ever seen these before. I like when you go to the health food stores or the healthier stores. Like a regular grocery store probably ain't gonna have that, but they got it here for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go to the back of the store. It might be easier to traffic. There's a lot of end caps and stuff in the middle. I actually went to the mall the other day, and like I could barely walk through one of the stores in the mall. It's like Dillard's or something, because they had so many little like tables set up with like Christmas decorations preparing for tons of sales that the only thing that I could think about was like, bro, somebody in a chair could not get around here. On this smooth floor in here, it's rolling so much easier. Like this floor is nice and shiny. We're getting it done over here. I'm just here for a couple of beverages. I don't really drink energy drinks, but I found one that I really like. And some days when I ride my scooter all day and I have to do like a 5-hour Twitch stream at the end of it, I feel like the only thing that gets me through is the Guru. Let's see if they got him here today. Let's see. I see it. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna grab a couple of those. 1, 2. Let me just grab a third one just in case. While I'm here, that way I don't have to stop back for a week or so. I don't drink them every day. These are so good too. This is way better than a Gatorade. They're $1.49. It's kind of insane how cheap they are. Let's see if I can grab this. Oh, jeez. Oh, swiveling in the chair right now. I gotta test the swivel. All right, that worked. And there's one more flavor, I don't see it here. There's like a fruit punch and a wild berry. They always double up the fruit punch and they don't do the wild berry in here. I might grab the orange one, I think. I've had a bunch of the red ones. All right, the swivel's not bad. It kind of got stuck a little bit. Some of these aisles I can't really get through. I'm not trying to be that guy, but like I'm about to hit something. Nah, I'm good. Love your shirt, sir. It's fun. Caught him off guard. Dude, one time I bought one of these bottles, but it didn't come with the little sleeve for it, and I was kind of bummed. I was like, this thing kind of dope. Oh, I saw an ice cream sandwich. I tried one the other day. It's pretty good. I think I still have one in my freezer. All right, we got the essentials. Gatorade, energy drinks, and blueberries. Let's go. We're out here. Love your shirt. Oh, no way. A little Segway. Was that a Max G3? I think it was. I do have to say, the point of the video is not for me to do like a social experiment of me seeing what it's like to ride around in a mobility scooter, but it's working out like that for me. I'm just like, people, they just, in the grocery store, the amount of people that are just like, while I was waiting to go, that just glanced at me and was like, ooh, I'll just quickly mess it up for you, was a lot of people. But this thing is actually like a solid ride. I don't know, I rolled it around in my house for a little bit and I was like, I don't know, dude, I'm gonna get bored on it pretty quick, but this thing is actually pretty fun. Love your shirt. Thank you. Excuse me. Dang, some of these, it's happened to me 2 times now, where like a door, it's maybe because I'm going 6 miles an hour on the sidewalk, but like a door pops open and I have to like, I can't slam on my brakes, I just have to let off the throttle and let it brake. I still have most of the battery. I've been riding around for a good little while. I went further than I thought. Oh, geez, the sun is getting me again. So honestly, this was an interesting test for me. I do want to just test out more like electric vehicles, little personal electric vehicles. Mobility scooters have been around for a while. But after looking into this one, I've learned there's a lot of crazy ones out there. Some going 30, 40 miles an hour. Some are basically like a 4-wheeler that's a chair that you sit in. But I would say pretty solid ride overall. It's decently adjustable. You can fold it up and store it in a pretty small spot. I feel like this is pretty solid. If you don't need something full-time, like I don't know if that 20-mile range is gonna get you if you need to use it all day, every day, but like for some people that just need a little boost here and there, it's hard for you to walk as much, you just need something to go to the park with or around the park. This might be a solid option. Not bad. Through the shells, up an incline, through the grass. Like, I'm assuming I'm hitting a different audience with this video. Not everybody that's watching my bike and scooter videos is looking for a mobility scooter, but maybe for your grandma, your uncle, somebody. Look, if you are watching this for mobility scooters and there is one that you're looking at and you want me to test it out, look, tag the brand in the comments or just let me know which one. They might be interested in having me test one out. So definitely let me know which scooters you're looking at, mobility scooters, e-bikes, anything. I'm I'm trying everything electric. Let's do it. Either way, I normally end these videos by saying, you know, get out there and wear a helmet, but I guess if you're going 6 miles an hour, you might not need it. Although there is a guy I've seen ride a mobility with a helmet, and I'm like, you can never be too safe.